predictions from gold, besides the fact that it's going to go up, of course. There are these dips. We saw one, I think, in December, late December, we saw a slight dip. That was the best time to buy. But is it going to dip again? Is it seasonal?
Well,
what are the predictions?
like I mentioned, it's demand and supply, yes, okay. But when you talk about international market, it's always the traders who would say control the price or move the price quite a bit. So therefore, if you look at the end of the year, what happened was there was a lot of realignment of portfolios. So on that basis, a lot of people who may not make some money out of the stock market might want to cover their losses in the gold market because that is still beef. So you want to cover that up. So realignment sometimes can also be the other way around, where when gold already did, people might want to buy more of gold and reduce other portfolios. So what happened last year was all about Europe. So when Europe are not doing well, a lot of the banks took profit on the gold. So and if you have big players like the Europe, the Swiss, to cover up Greece and all this, the Germans. Of course, you see that the price going up and down very sharply. Okay, this may not happen, or it will not have any bearing on the long-term view. Because when you talk about gold, you must have a long-term view. You shouldn't have a very short-term view because you're going to get killed by spread. So because when you have a longer-term view, the spread that you are paying to get into the investment might be on overall longer term, it's cheaper. So because there's only one entry for your position, so you only pay one cost. So instead of buying and selling, there'll be a lot of costs involved. So being a long-term holder, you will get that appreciation on a consistent basis. For instance, if I was to say that for the past 10 years, the gold price have moved 30%, so a year, so means what it means is the consistency of gold going up between 20 to 30% a year is available for the investor. But if you would not try to salvage yourself into gold, you might miss this opportunity. So that's the main reason for it.
There you go. You gotta get more of this stuff.
Okay, and yesterday we actually went to the streets to ask the people what they know about gold investment and why they are or are not investing in gold. The answers are quite interesting, so let's check this out for a moment.
Nothing much. My gold investment is everything my mother gives me, I take and keep.
I don't know anything about gold investment.
I got no idea about gold investment.
Not much, but it's always good to have some at home for a rainy day.
Well, I see you've got a large customer base waiting for you.
Well, education is the key here.
Okay, so what do you have to say to these people, or perhaps people who are interested in gold investment, some of the key benefits that they should take note of?
Well, jewelry is actually a investment as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Even though it's 916.
Yeah, it's still gold. Okay, but the cost that you pay to get into that investment, it has made that it's not a feasible investment. So therefore, that is why I came up with all this, all people came up with all these gold bars, because they want a cheaper entry. So as you get sophisticated with the investment, you get into the paper investment. But until then, for you to understand, until to that level, you might want to go for the simpler investment type. Gold bars or gold coins, even the plain necklace. So that will be easier for you to sell it out. rather than those with stones. You see, because the stones will you will lose totally 100% when you sell it out, because they only take the value of the gold. See, it's the only thing that with value, intrinsic value.
Very interesting stuff. I know a lot of people are going to be responding to this. Especially the bar. Each bar, does it come with some sort of certification that it is?
But of course, okay. Reason why I choose this kind of gold is because it's a full, I can say, it's a full security. I can say every angle of it. Yeah, even the gold itself. Okay. There's only one machine that can do this kind of
engravement.
Yes. So and you have the certificate behind, and the number of the certificate is matched with the bar. Yeah.
Okay.
So these are among the security features that why I choose this kind of gold. Actually, I will bring in more of LBMP gold, other stuff as well. There's a lot. There's Polatis, there's Vulcan base, there's a lot of this type of gold, but I have to make sure that it's easy for the Malaysian public to understand, or you don't need to be a rocket scientist to know that this is gold.
Right.
And because of the packaging and also the certification, the assaying, all this makes it easier for people to know.
Right, so where can you be contacted if more information and education is needed by our viewers?
Well, definitely our website, www.klbh.com.my. That's our number there, and we are expanding as well, and the expansion is taking place as we speak, and hopefully we'll do a proper launching nationwide, inshallah.
And hopefully we'll be able to get to know more from you then. When
Yes,
you've
of
done
course.
that. Okay, so interesting stuff there. Physical gold, that's kind.
Yep,
Yeah.
as I think I've always advocated. Thank you very much for joining us on the show.
No problem, my
Thank you.
pleasure, my pleasure.
Thank you.
And there you go. I know you've always heard about gold, but this is the first time you've actually seen it in a
Exactly.
studio.
And it's not like the ones that you see in cartoons.
Yeah,
They're
not
this
that
big.
shiny. It's not shiny. It's a little bit faded actually. That's real gold for you. It's $9.99. Go
Alright.
and get some.
Okay.
Yeah? Alright, well, we're going to take a short break while we're very wowed by the amount of gold in the studio. We may disappear after this. So don't go anywhere, we'll be right back. Even Jerem's going to check out a brand new car
Yeah.
to go with this brand new head.
It's Toyota Avanza. Let's check out this edition of Hot Wheels. We'll be back after this.
Guys, 751 now in line with the